Hello there, Pisces. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your 2012 yearly tarot card reading. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got. We're going to talk about some things you are leaving behind or taking with you from 2023 into the new year, how your year may go, and also some major themes or lessons you may learn as well. Understand this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Everything here is to empower you so you can create the reality that you want with your own power of choice. Okay, so let's see here. In terms of the past, let's see some things you are leaving behind. I went straight to the Five of Swords right here. This is really telling me, you're cutting out people in your life that don't belong. Anyone who causes conflict, anyone who is toxic, there's something here where you've maybe made peace with anyone that you've had to cut ties with as well. Maybe you've learned to just say, we have to agree to disagree. Maybe you've ended things civilly with an ex or something like that. But there's something here where, other than just cutting ties, that you may be finally at peace with it on both parties' sides. We also got the Six of Wands here. Love seeing this. If you've ended the new year, if you've ended 2023 on a high note of any kind where you felt some type of victory or success of any kind, that's wonderful energy to come into the new year with. So that's something to consider as well, even just even talking about exes, or cutting people out of your life, it really shows here with that Six of Wands. It's like this person is on a horse and is victorious alone, so it's like you're finding validation from other people as well, just by standing in your own power, all of that stuff. High Priestess as well, major arcana, talking about, I think if because of any of these things or just anything in general, that just you felt connected with your spirituality, connected with your intuition, especially your gut feelings, your instincts. And also just your higher power, whatever that may be, whatever that makes sense to you with, even your higher self, So really, it's saying here, maybe that also guided you to those moments of victory. Maybe that also guided you to learn how to make peace with those who you've cut ties with, or to make the decision to cut people out of your life as well. So as you ended 2023, I have a feeling you're coming in with victory, and also with attunement to your intuition, and also less toxic people, less relationships or situations that don't really serve you anymore. Let's pull out some clarification cards. More major arcana, 3 major arcanas, love it. Okay, so first of all, let me just go here because this is just very basic and I love this. Six of Wands, we got the Sun card. So you're just going to be coming in feeling really good. There's something here with the Sun, especially with the Victory card of Six of Wands. You're going to be in your energy, you're going to be happy, maybe very pure, very lighthearted, and you're just going to be more like yourself with this baby. It's kind of like answering your inner child, Okay, you could be very freed from letting go of certain people, as I said, or situations that may have drained you. And so by doing that, you feel much more lighthearted, much more happy. Five of Swords with the Magician. Love seeing this because it's saying you've manifested and made it happen. Whether it just be cutting ties or whether it just be finding peace with the people who you cut ties with. You realize that you are the creator and the manifester of whatever it is that you need to do in your life, and you use that power to make these things happen. So with this Magician, it's really saying, you've come into your power, you're very happy and lighthearted, and victorious in some manner. But you've also learned how to use that energy for good, for yourself to create the situations that you want. On top of the High Priestess, we got the Hierophant. It's funny to see the Magician, and we got the High Priestess, and we got the Hierophant, sometimes called the High Priest in other decks. But here it's like this divine union in some type of way. For some of you, you may have new love. I see some other cards here as well. But here it's really saying, whether if you cut ties with someone who was an old ex of some kind from the past year or before, or you just came to peace with that cutting ties however many years ago. There's a lot of major arcana, so it could be long-term stuff. But here also with that Hierophant, it's saying you've communed, or you've communicated with your intuition, with your higher self, as I said before, with your deeper desires. You know, that whole High Priestess energy is about deep intuition, deep knowing, you know, psychic knowledge. So here, I think by doing so, the Hierophant says, you know, like, I commune with that, and then I bring it back down to earth. And I think that's the same thing with you, you know, with this energy. You've done it, and you know how to let it guide you through your earthly decisions or earthly path, whatever it may be. So that's wonderful to see all of that, just all major arcana right there. Beautiful stuff. Oh wait, don't need that yet. Let's talk about your year, what things you may experience, and all this other stuff. So let's see here. Number one, drawn right here to the center of your spread, we got the 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups, love seeing this. Shows me a lot of happiness. It shows me that there's something here that's going to come to full fruition for you during the year. The 10 being the ending of a cycle or completion of a cycle of some kind. So if there's any type of love, anything with family ties or anything like that, they're showing me that the cycle is going to come to full fruition sometime this year, whether it be starting a family, getting the relationship that you want, or even just reaching a milestone or pinnacle in your own personal relationships, whatever it may be. Coming to the center of everything, I think that's wonderful to see, but because that really shows, like, you know, this is the whole point of everything. So lots of love, lots of personal fulfillment, and again, lots of connection to the universe. As those people are looking up at that rainbow, they're seeing the whole picture of things, saying, "Oh, this is why it turned out the way it did. This is the reason why we had to go through this in order to get to this point." You know, so again, that higher intuition, connecting with that. Here again, so we got the Page of Cups here in reversed. In terms of how your year may go, again, there could be people who you're cutting out of your life still. These people who are just not meant for you. You know, you could have people who are just trying to, I don't know, want to be with you, or maybe ask you out, go out on a date, and you're maybe just not interested. Maybe this person is just way too romanticized or just fantasizing about who you are without even knowing who you are. You know, and just romanticize with the idea of love that they're projecting onto you. I could see that here with that. But also here, I have a feeling there is a certain reframing about what love is as well for you. With the Page of Cups here, it's like you're learning new information about love. I think especially in the reverse, it's more, there's stuff here that I think through this High Priestess energy, like more hidden knowledge that's going to be learned about what it is that you expect of love, what it is that you want out of love, and maybe even what you're going to experience out of love altogether. You know, I mean, in the upright, this in the chalice that the page holds, there is a fish coming out of there. You know, so it's like a pleasant surprise, something unexpected. So in your own love life, there may be something unexpected that you will experience this year as well, whether it be just deeper fulfillment, a surprise of some kind, you know, just something where you just didn't think it was possible or that could even happen. Two of Pentacles here in reversed. We got this, so here it's saying, you know, there are certain decisions that are going to be made, whether they be financial or something otherwise. But also it's just saying, like, you know, just the juggling of life itself. You know, I think here for this year, for some of you, it's going to be a lot of juggling around, you know, in terms of finances, in terms of financial stability, maybe health, all this other stuff, you know. And in the reverse, it's not bad. It's just saying, you know, that there's still more lessons to be learned. There's still things that, you know, that you will be presented in terms of opportunities or choices that will affect, like, you know, your stability, your financial security, etc. You have a full year to go through all these lessons, so there's a lot of time. So with that Two of Pentacles, you know, there's going to be some lessons to be learned in terms of balancing finances, health, and just the everyday costs of living, bills, etc. Really boring stuff, I know. But still, financial experience, financial knowledge to be learned from this year. Let's pull out some more clarification and see what we got. Oh yeah, there we go. High Priestess twice. What'd I tell you? Let that intuition guide you. We're right in the center. Okay, since I already said that, let's just do this. Okay. As I said with the High Priestess, we got her again on top of their 10 of Cups right here. So it's saying, you know, if you follow your intuition and your instincts, it will lead to complete happiness, a certain happy ending of some kind, a completion of emotional fulfillment. So here, really understand another major arcana to have it show up twice. Big synchronicity. So understand that I think for this year, connecting with your with your intuition, your higher power, is going to lead you to ultimate happiness. As I said, with that Two of Pentacles, we got the Four of Pentacles here. So here it's really saying, maybe you're going to learn about being more conservative with your money, or like taking better care of your health, maybe conserving your energy as well, just for the things that are important, instead of just answering to every single thing out there. Because this Four of Pentacles energy really shows conservation, it's and by doing so, you're able to heal and to also save up your resources, whatever they may be, even your health, and being able to provide and save up for the times when you actually need them for something important. So I have a feeling for some of you with this Four of Pentacles, you're going to learn about saving, learning about balance, learning about conservation on many aspects, as I said, energy, finances, etc. And so on top of the Page of Cups, we got the Knight of Wands here. So here I have a feeling that, with love especially, if there is some type of emotional fulfillment that you are seeking, I think here by understanding and reframing and really just understanding what it is that you want out of love, reframing, your expectations, your belief systems around it as well, is only going to help light a fire and give you a direction on where to move to. Also, it could be saying, there could be love interest for you, someone who's a fire sign with this Knight of Wands, so it could be, any of the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, anything like that. So here, with this idea of love, whether it be you're looking for it, there could be someone on the way, or if you are already in a relationship, there's something by reframing and understanding love and what it means to you could light a new fire and direction for you guys to take your love, how to experience your love in a better way, in a more deeper connection, whatever it may be, and to really ignite that passion that underlies the whole connection. So let's talk about things that you may learn in terms of big themes. Okay, love it. Number one, Three of Swords. I think this year for you, you're going to really learn. Oh no, you're going to really heal. That's really the big thing with the Three of Swords here, especially in the reversed. You're removing those swords. They're falling out of your heart. So it's like, I think for some of you, you're going to heal from a lot of past pain. As I said with that Five of Swords, that comes from the same column right here, that same line. So it's really saying whoever you had to cut ties from, or whatever situation you had to cut ties with, you're going to relieve yourself from the pain of that. You're going to heal from it. And I think there's going to be a lot of lessons to be learned in that as well. And you're going to come to peace, emotionally and mentally from it. In terms of, we got the Five of Pentacles here in reversed. So this comes right underneath that Two and Four of Pentacles, as I said before. So I think here, some of the big lessons you're going to learn is like, what was it? The strengths and weaknesses of your health and finances and your earthly power, if that makes sense, things that you can manifest, how to manage and balance your life in a certain sense. So here with that Five of Pentacles, it sometimes puts us in like a poverty mindset, in terms of like, oh, I don't have enough, or I wish I made more, or I wish I had X, Y, Z in my life. I wish I had more material things. It puts that in our mindset, but at the same time, I think there's a learning process there to say, like, do I really need those things, or should I be grateful that I make this much? Who am I comparing myself to? All this other thing, all the other stuff. So I think it's going to show you a certain awareness in terms of emotional. In terms of physical poverty. If you think that you're always lacking, when maybe you have an abundance that maybe you're overlooking. Where you maybe have enough for what you need right now, and maybe that is exactly what you need, and then it could put you in a better frequency and mindset to get that abundance. If you feel like you're always lacking, well then, puts you in a lower frequency where you're not attracting abundance, you're attracting poverty, So really, when you are in that frequency of abundance, I think that is what is going to be attracting that more of that to you. So I think with that Five of Pentacles, I think you're going to learn things about, whether it be spiritual poverty or like material poverty, the idea of it, not that you're going to actually experience that. I can't say that for sure. Absolutely not. I would never hope that on anyone. But I think just dealing with the concept and idea of it, pretty much. We got the Moon card. You know, this is you, Pisces. Love seeing this. I think number one, this is really saying that you're going to come into you're really going to own this year. You know, whenever I see, you know, the tarot card associated with whatever sign that I'm reading for pop up, you know, it shows that you're just going to be so much more so in your power, in your element, you know, in yourself, in your individual soul, you know. So this Moon card is really telling me that you're going to really own this year. You know, I see a lot of things with love and also with finances, a lot of learning. And all of this, you know, that all these, the two High Priestess cards go straight down diagonally to this Moon card. So there's a lot of feminine intuition cards here. You know, Pisces, you're very psychic, you're very intuitive, you know. So High Priestess came twice, that Moon card, talking about intuition, you know. So really, I think here the big takeaway here is to really follow your intuition, and it's going to lead to a lot of beautiful things into your life, a lot of abundance, a lot of healing, a lot of learning as well. So use that especially to guide you, I think, this year. I think that is the biggest thing, to trust in your spirit, into your higher power, even spirit guides. I was going to say that, you know, anything like that, your angels, whatever it may be, whatever you believe in. Let's pull out some more cards for bigger. Oh, actually, no, we need to do this first. Let's do some clarification. You see, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay. So all these pentacle cards are right on top of each other. I mean, you go from this idea of like material poverty to literally abundance right here, 10 of Pentacles. You know, how much more so, again, with the idea of like, you know, learning how to manage your money than being conservative with that 2 and 4 of Pentacles. So really, I think there's going to be you're going to see the highs and lows of your finances or health right here. In terms of coming to a balance and peace of the idea of abundance and poverty, whether it be material or spiritual, one or the other. So here it really is saying, like, you know, like if you learn how to conserve, learn how to manage your finances, you know, and to deal with any type of lacking that you feel like there is in your life, in terms of that, it's just going to help you even that out and come to a place of balance where you can see maybe you are in abundance and learn how to attract more of it. That 10 of Pentacles talks about like legacy abundance, you know, it talks about family too. We had that 10 of Cups there in the middle too, so there could be something with family as well, with abundance. I love seeing this. We got the three of Swords turning into the King of Cups. So I said for some of you, you know, you could be attracting someone new. Love seeing that. Also, it just means, like, you know, from healing this pain, you're going to have better control and power over your emotions. And I love to see that. That shows true healing. It shows there's going to be a big transformation for you. And so that's something to be aware of with that three of Swords into that King of Cups energy. You're going to heal from this, and you're going to feel stronger and more empowered from it. You go from the Moon, and then you got the Star. You know, how magical. I love this. So really, as I said before, you know, the Moon card representing you right now, Pisces, in terms of big things you're going to learn. You're going to get very deep knowledge and get to know yourself much more intimately this year. But even more so because you got the Star. The Star is about you, as an individual, coming into your own, finding a new sense of hope, shedding old skin, being more genuine and authentic to who you are as a person, and the wants and needs that you may have in life as well. So love seeing that come in. I mean, really, there's a lot of things here, just like universe cards and intuition cards that are just saying, like, go with that. I really think that is one of the big messages. So let's pull some more big themes. Let's see what we got. Light, abandon, love that. Honesty, okay. So here, light. I mean, there is a lot of, in all these cards, there is a lot of light cards, which I like to see too. You know, as I said, you got the Sun, you got the Moon, you know, you got the Star. You know, all of these cards, I mean, they show really beautiful things, you know. So here, I think this is going to be a year of light for you. You know, of course, every life and every journey has some darkness, has some challenges, but that's just the contract we have with life. You know, don't be surprised by it. But really, I think overall, this year is going to be very positive for you. You know, it's going to be a year of light where you can kind of shine, and maybe even shine your own light in other people's lives. You know, people will feel your magnetism, your glow. People will be drawn to it, find inspiration from it. Things to consider. In terms of abandon, I look back to, as I said, any type of relationship that you had to leave behind. Understand you abandoned it for a reason. You had to leave those situations behind because it just was not working out for you. As I said before, you're going to heal from it. The big lesson here is you're going to heal from it, and you will also be empowered and learn how to control your emotions and reactions to them much better. So here, understand when you abandon those things were not meant for you. And if you kept them, it would just do you even more harm or irreparable harm, you know? So understand you did yourself a favor, you know? You can always heal from any type of pain, especially emotional in your life. Honesty. You know, as I said, with the Pisces moon card coming up, and also the double high priestess, you know, I think there's here that, as I said, there's going to be a certain authenticity and genuineness that's going to come out of you this year. Maybe something that you discover, you know, so it's going to help you become more honest with yourself, and also be honest with people around you, with your loved ones, any type of relationship. So I think just by really coming into your own, you're going to be able to feel comfortable and empowered to be your most honest self, and share that with those around you and those who you love and trust. Oh, love seeing that for you. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. First of all, it's, as I said, it's going to be a year of light, serendipity. There's going to be a lot of luck. A lot of, like, you know, like, things are going to be fated for you right now, you know? So really, this is the card of luck, you know? This is really just saying, you know, this can be your year, you know, if you go through it, and just be aware of your journey as you go and learn your new knowledge and your new intuition from all of this. You know, just understand, like, this is your year regardless of what happens, whatever challenges you face. I think this is saying the universe has your back this year. Truth be told, as I said, you're going to be more honest and more authentic this year. And as I said, you're going to be able to share that with those around you and be comfortable sharing your story, sharing who you are, your deep desires, your dreams, all of that stuff. You'll be able to speak your truth with confidence, and people will love to hear that. Building blocks, I think really, you know, it's really saying you may be reinventing yourself, recreating yourself in a certain way. As I said, with that star card and your moon card popping up, you know, I think you're going to start building yourself up from within, and you're going to start to get a clearer picture of who you are. As I said, getting to know yourself much more deeply and intimately as a person. Finally, what do we got? Whisper. You see? Okay, whispers. I love to see this because, as I said, your intuition. What did I say? Your intuition. Follow your intuition. High priestess twice. Whispers. You know, your intuition doesn't scream at you. You know, it doesn't tell you what to do like the inner critic that we have in our head. You know, intuition is a subtle voice. It's something that is light. It is a feeling. It is a knowing. You know, and when you know something, they don't have to yell for your attention. You know, when you know something. So here, whispers. I think here it really is saying get in touch with your intuition this year. It is going to guide you and help bring out more of who you are out into the world. So here, listen to those whispers, etc. So that's kind of what I see for you for 2024. A lot of great things, to be honest, for you, Pisces. Wonderful, beautiful things. Follow that intuition. It's going to lead you to just be more of yourself. And we need more of that in this world, you know? So again, if you enjoyed this reading, make sure to click that like button, leave me a comment. Love hearing from y'all, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed already. I really appreciate it. Didn't really expect that many people this month, but it was awesome to see that happen. Other than that, I have more coming out for you. But until then, that's all I got. I want to say thank you again for watching. I want to wish you a great start to your 2024, and I will talk to you very soon. Thank you again, and goodbye.